Hey, I'm Ernabelle DeMillo. Welcome to StyleTrek.com. I'm here with one of the featured designers. This is Grace Sun of Grace Sun Design. How do you feel about, showing Spring 2011 tonight?
I think I want to see how it looks with other designers, so yeah, I'm really excited.
So, you are, in fact, wearing one of your designs right now. You're giving us a little sneak preview. Can you tell us a little bit?
I come from graphics background, so I do all my prints myself. It's very just easy pieces so you can throw on like this or like that.
Yes, I'm wearing a Grace Sun design dress.
I mean, I like feminine pieces that you can dress up or down.
I know, I love this dress because I can make it casual, put like a jean jacket, show a little shoulder, a little sex appeal there, but no, I love this dress. Where do you get your inspiration for your designs?
Just women inspire me, like how they put themselves together, day after day, what makes them choose to wear what they do.
Now, you had mentioned that you were a graphic designer. In
Right.
fact, we should say that you were a successful graphic designer, but then you decided that, I think I want to be a fashion designer.
Yes.
Now, how did that all come about, the second career?
I had a quarter-life crisis, and I just did some soul searching, and my career kind of became more managerial role, so I wanted to get back to creating things from scratch with my hands. And then I ended up in fashion, and I just
So did you have to go back to school?
I kind of wanted to do everything fast. I know only one speed, it's fast. So I took a couple classes and I got a little frustrated because the speed was a little too slow. And I kind of learned it on the job. So I went to intern for Philip Lim and Rachel Roy. I actually went to the Philip show today and it was amazing. So yeah, I had a good teachers.
This partnership you now have with StyleTrek, how are you hoping, because I know you've been around for a little bit now, how are you hoping it will help your business?
I'm really looking forward to selling my clothes just all over the world. Actually just today, I happened to see two women who were wearing my stuff.
How does that feel when you see someone wearing your stuff?
It's kind of weird. I got goosebumps, and I was kind of freaky. I was like, "Excuse me, I think I made your top. Can I take a picture of you so I can put it on my blog?" So that was amazing, and it was all different seasons. So I kind of feel like I'm doing good.
I asked another designer this. When you get your first big order, as a designer, how does that feel?
Unreal, and there's just tremendous amount of pressure to create it and perfectly and deliver it. But yeah, it just kind of validates who you are. And I think that when people put dollar behind what they say, that's when it really counts.
When you first started this whole process, when you decided, okay, I'm going to be a fashion designer, right? Did you ever think that it would, come to this?
Well, I think you have a lot of self-doubts, when you go through the career change and starting from the bottom again, and you just don't think that people are going to wear your stuff. So when you see it on people who go to the store and buy it when they have competition with all these other brands, it's amazing.
And you also, you're a mom.
Right.
And so you have to not only juggle, work life, but then you have the family life. How do you do it all?
You just have to balance, I think. And I think at the end of the day, you have to understand what's important in life and why you do what you do and enjoy the process. So, last night I had the final show at 7 p.m. and I ran home to give my son a bath and tuck him in.
So give him a bath. You're such a good mom.
It just makes me feel better. And I know today is going to be crazy. So, yeah, it's a balancing act.
Easy one. Who's your favorite designer?
Philip Lim and Stella McCartney. I like Florence Schuyler and Alexander Wang.
Who's your favorite artist?
I like photographers. I like Nick Knight. I like what he does with the lightings.
Yes. So what do most people not know about you?
I love to knit. I'm just kind of it's very therapeutic to sit there and just knit a sweater.
I love that. So along with the fashion designing,
right,
for your hobby, you're still knitting away.
Yeah, it's just hand knitting. It's great.
And finally, what makes you happy?
I think my son. It's just nothing pure as looking in your child's face. I'm getting a little choked up.
Aww. How old is he?
He's 2.5.
Aww. Well, thank you, Grace. Good luck.
Thank you.
Grace Sun with Grace Sun Designs. You're watching StyleTrek.com. We're fueling emerging designers.